The thought of being alone can be scary for many people, especially if you've had to move away to a brand new city or town to start a new job, a new life, or a new career, or if you've just gotten out of a long-term relationship where you had to live with someone for many, many years. Whichever the case may be, learning to be alone is a necessity in this lifetime, and it's something that we absolutely must embrace. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 different ways that learning to be alone can be a superpower for you and how it can help you achieve the dream life that you've always wanted. Now, the first way that learning how to be alone can be a superpower for you is it teaches you how to embrace the quiet and boring times in your life. Now, the analogy I love to share in regards to this is when I cut the cord for cable TV about 15 years ago. Within 1 month of no longer having cable TV blaring on the screen with news, with movies, TV shows, commercials constantly going in the background, I felt less anxious, less depressed, and more at peace. And it's because I wasn't hearing all this negative noise constantly going in the background and entering my mind, thinking about, oh my God, what's the next bad thing that's going to happen in this world? And it's the same thing when you have your alone time. It gives you the opportunity to tune out from everything that's happening in your life, whether it's your job, your relationship, your family. This is time for you to be with yourself and create peace in your mind. And this is why a lot of people during their downtime or their alone time, they adopt meditation practices to help them become more mindful and be more present in the current moment. And when you're able to embrace the boring and quiet times, not only do you reduce your anxiety or depression, but it actually gives you the space to really connect with yourself and start really thinking about how do you want to move your life forward. You can do a little bit of retrospection. You can think about, some maybe past decisions that you're still trying to process and learn from, and then think about how do you now adopt those learnings to your life moving forward so you can keep moving forward. But in order to do that, in order to plan your life, you need your alone time. So yes, you might have a job, you might have a relationship, or you might have a family, but learning to be alone in terms of creating your own space for your own peace, but more importantly, learning how to embrace the quiet and the boring times is absolutely necessary for your own mental health, and so that way you can continue to plan moving your life forward. The second way that learning how to be alone is a superpower is it teaches you the importance of maintaining a level of independence and ownership of your own happiness, especially when you're in a relationship or if you have a family. This was a huge lesson that I had to learn after my divorce 5 years ago. For over 10 years, I was married to a narcissist who had to control every aspect of my life and was a complete hypocrite when it came to our own personal time. She was very much the type that went out on multiple girls' trips, needed time to go out and hang out with her girlfriends every now and then, was able to go out, to go exercise, to do whatever she wanted. But when it came time for me to do things on my time, to hang out with my friends, my coworkers, she essentially guilted me, shamed me, made me feel selfish that I wanted this for myself. And her reasoning was because I was able to go out and drive to work and be around adults while she was at home, stay-at-home mom with some kids, that was my freedom from home. And, to balance that out, she needed time to go out with her girlfriends. Go figure, that doesn't make any sense now. It won't ever make sense to me in the future. And hence why I'm much happier now that we've divorced. And what's crazy is that about 6 months after we separated and I was living alone, I still felt awkward and to some degree selfish doing things for myself because of the residual effect of being emasculated by someone like that for many, many years. So it takes time to get rid of that mindset and adopt and accept and embrace your independence again. But it's also made me realize how important it is I need to hold on to this level of independence and being able to control parts of my life that contribute to my own mental, emotional, and physical health, and that nobody has any say on how I control that part of my life. That's something for me to take full ownership of. And that leads me to my third and final point as to why learning how to be alone is a superpower is when you learn how to embrace the quiet and the boring times, and you're able to still your mind and create peace in your mind. And not only that, you maintain a level of independence where you own and control everything that makes you happy. You're able to do things that fill your heart, that make you healthy in all aspects of your life. You then are a better person in friendships and any relationship that you pursue in the future. And the best example I can share with you, there was a video short that I watched on Jim Rohn, who's a motivational speaker and a successful businessman in the US. And he was talking about how, there's this misconception in society where we constantly say, I'll take care of you and you take care of me. And his experience, that always led to a lot of failure and heartache. And he switched it to, I'll take care of me for you and you take care of you for me. And he shared in that short that, servitude or self-sacrifice leads to contempt versus self-development and self-investment leads to respect and trust. And so when you do the work, when you learn to embrace your time being alone and you're happy being alone, you're actually that much more ready to be a better partner and a better friend to whoever you care about and love in your life. And the good people who follow that same mindset, those are the same type of people that you'll attract in life. The people who say that you are selfish or you're just you're not a good person because you want to do things by yourself or spend a lot of time by yourself, these are the people that you want to avoid because they're insecure, but more importantly, they still haven't learned the importance of owning their own happiness and their own independence and why that's very important. When you work on yourself, when you grow in all these different areas, mentally, physically, and emotionally, because of the time that you've spent working on yourself by yourself, that's where that saying, your cup is full and then you're ready to fill others' cup. That's absolutely true. Over the past 5 years, as I've worked and grown and developed myself, I feel more capable and more, I can give more to other people, more love to other people, more support because my cup is full. I'm always happy because I know what I need to do in order to maintain that. I know how to maintain my physical health on a regular basis, and I do things every day in my life that maintain my mental and my emotional health as well. And that's why I'm very grateful to have a lot of friends and family who have the same mindset and who support my alone time, but I also respect the fact that when they're doing things by themselves, that they need that time. We absolutely need it in order to be better for each other. And that's one of the biggest gifts of all when you learn how to be alone, is that you actually recognize that you are ready to be in a great relationship with friends, but most importantly, potentially that lifetime partner that you've always wanted to find. And so work on yourself, embrace this time alone. The one caveat I'll share, and I see this a lot happening with men, is that they're choosing to stay in solitude for the rest of their life. And I can understand and appreciate why some guys want to stay alone. You've probably been burned, been hurt by women, by men, by the legal system. I get it. I've been screwed over. And there was a long period of time after my divorce where I actually didn't want to connect with people and just wanted to be alone. And although it was great, learning how to be with myself and by myself and learning more about myself, what makes me happy, when it came time to connecting socially again, it actually felt awkward. It was almost like I had to relearn social skills and learn how to talk to people because I was so focused on myself that I almost, to some degree, forgot how to reconnect and be empathetic towards other people. And so if you stay on this path of solitude for too long and you don't engage with people, and especially women, I truly believe that you can't just eliminate women out of your life for the rest of your life, because that's going to create an imbalance. You need to still engage with them. Doesn't mean you need to date them or be in relationships per se, but you need to not just eliminate everybody from your life and live a life in solitude. When you go too far down that road, and I've seen this happen with some guys, you lose your humanity. You lose your ability to socially connect. And most importantly, you're losing the opportunity to create what is the most valuable part of your life, which is the memories with people, which is the only thing that you can take with you once you leave this lifetime. there's a common theme amongst people who are on their deathbeds. And one of the common things that they wish that they did more while they were alive was spending more time with family and friends and people that they absolutely love. You never hear them saying, oh, I wish I spent more time by myself. You never hear that. So deep down, if you're living like a hermit, get out there and start socializing with people, but maintain your independence and your alone time, because you absolutely need that for your own happiness and your own health. But don't go too far down the extreme spectrum where you become a hermit, because you're gonna lose your humanity and your cold will grow hard. And that's absolutely what you wanna avoid. So I hope this video finds you at the right time, and Happy New Year to all of you. If you guys like this kind of content, if you're new to my channel, please give me a like and subscribe. I'm posting on a regular basis, and I hope this video can help you on your personal development journey. Thank you very much for all of your support, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.